This is for all the scooter lovers. Can you give me a ride like this? Do you know how to drive like this? Can you feel alive like this? Will you ever love like this? I want you to give me a ride like this. Can you give me a love like this? Do you know how to drive like this? You ever feel alive with this? Have you ever arrived like this? Can you give me a ride 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 like this? This is for all the scooter lovers. Can you give me a ride like this? Do you know how to drive like this? Can you feel alive like this? Will you ever love like this? I want you to give me a ride like this. Can you give me a love like this? Do you know how to drive like this? You ever feel alive with this? Have you ever arrived like this? Can you give me a ride 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 like this? This is for all the scooter lovers. Can you give me a ride like this? Do you know how to drive like this? Can you feel alive like this? Will you ever love like this? I want you to give me a ride like this. Can you give me a love like this? Do you know how to drive like this? You ever feel alive with this? Have you ever arrived like this? Can you give me a ride 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 like this? This is for all the scooter lovers. Can you give me a ride like this? Do you know how to drive like this? Can you feel alive like this? Will you ever love give me a ride like this? Can you give me a love like this? Do you know how to drive like this? Ever feel alive with this? Have you ever arrived like this? Can you give me a ride 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 like this? This is for all the scooter lovers. Can you give me a ride like this? Do you know how to drive like this? Can you feel alive like this? Will you ever love like this? I want you to give me a ride like this. Can you give me a love like this? Do you know how to drive like this? Ever feel alive with this? Have you ever arrived like this? Can you give me a ride 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 like this? This is for all the scooter lovers. Can you give me a ride like this? Do you know how to drive like this? Can you feel alive like this? Will you ever love like this? I want you to.
What's going on, sports fans? How we doing? How we doing? Hello. Hello. Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Rawhide. Is it early? I think it's right on time. So we got a couple things. We got our mix back for Off the Page. So I'm excited to hear what this person did with it. I have no idea what they did with it. We'll take a listen, see what we got. That's first on the agenda. It'll be cool if it's like cool. So we'll take a listen to it. Should we retitle this? And then, yeah, well, and then some other things. Also, Kelly should be appearing on streaming services any day now, so we're waiting on that. What's going on? There we go. And then there's some Patreon. So Patreon emailed me. Apparently, come November, everything has to be subscription based. They no longer support per, whatever you call it, per creation billing. So I got two options. Either shut it down, which is an option, or you switch to subscription billing and then change kind of what I do. My idea there would be, what I think it would be is, I mean, since our streams are pretty niche, to say the least, my idea would be is I basically move the stream to Patreon, where I would do like once a week I'd do, a publicly available stream. And then basically, I don't know. And then the rest would be on Patreon. So you'd get the stream plus whatever music we make as part of the subscription. I don't know. Just an idea floating out because I have to change. No longer allowed to just charge per song. I'll tell you exactly what. This is the email I got. We announced back in August that we were required to use Apple's in-app purchase system in order to remain available in the App Store. As a result of Apple's policies, thank you, Apple. Love you, Apple. As a result of Apple's policies, all creators are required to switch to Patreon subscription billing model. You have until November 2025. That's in 3 days. Apple's requirements, something about, well, that's the gist of it. Anyway, if you have other ideas, open to hearing them. If you don't, maybe, I don't know. Yeah. Well, it sounds like Patreon's passing the buck to Apple. So, I don't know. I guess it's Apple's fault. It's also, don't have to stay on Patreon. I don't know. That was just one idea I had. Well, it's basically, my idea is basically I'd move this regular stream, 90% of it to Patreon. I don't know, what am I streaming 5 days a week these days? So 4 of them would be on Patreon, 1 would be public. I don't know. It's one idea. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, or I could do 4 public and 1 Patreon. I just wanted it to, I wanted to make it something worthwhile for the Patreon subscriber, I guess is my point. So whatever that would be, whatever's worth it. So it's a good deal. Is what my point is. It's I wouldn't ethically feel okay charging people a subscription based on 1 stream a month. That just doesn't feel like a good bang for your buck. I really don't like subscription models. Yeah. Something interactive. It's also this Patreon page doesn't need to keep going. It's I don't know. It's more the thought is, it's also yeah, I guess it's kind of, I don't know, man. I don't know. This is, I'm working through this as we talk it through. The other, to be fully transparent, the other thing I do struggle with, which is why I feel like I might need to monetize this a little more, is that I really am trying to quit coffee. Like, I think it's probably good for me long term to give up the sauce, and I don't think I can do these streams without coffee. So, I mean, it's like it's such a habit that I just don't physically think I could do it. So it's like, well, if I'm going to do something that I don't think is all that great for me, the coffee meaning, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, being fully transparent about that, I struggle with it. I go, well, are these streams good for me? Because I can't do it without coffee, and I'd like to give up coffee. Yeah, I was talking. John's also like, you don't advertise them. I go, it's so niche, man. It's like I don't even know what I'm advertising. And it's like, I don't know. It's the niche of niches. We found, it's like, what am I advertising? People, like what is this? So I don't know. Right, exactly. I mean, it is a mental association between these streams and coffee. So, but I mean, it's pretty fucking hard to break. Uh, anyway, so I don't know what that means. What's going to happen? I can't imagine. What does it say it'll do come November? Which means that you have until November 25 to 2020. Oh, 2025. Oh, we got a year. Oh, we can chill. All right. Misread it. I was thinking because it's about to be 2025. Oh, we got a year. I was like, give me 3 days notice. Holy shit. All right. Oh, no worries. We're good. So let's panic about it in a year. That'll be good. I don't even know I don't even know what I'd be like. I don't think there's a single way I could promote this stream that would go like, oh yeah, I got to check that out. What am I? Whoa! Holy shit! Oh my god, is that Spreadsheet baseball? Right. We're all freaks, myself included. That's why let's just go hang out in the corner of the internet. Let's have our own smokers club. Smoking club? Smoking club? Know my own references. We all like Spreadsheet baseball. Right? Right? Jeff Lim streams. You get batshit crazy movie ideas. Spreadsheet baseball in the best chat ever. Sign me up. Oh, how about them Yankees? Listen, there's nothing. I've been watching a little bit. You ran into a buzzsaw. You ran into the Dodgers. The Dodgers are fucking awesome. I think that really about sums it. I like my boy Rizzo, though. Rizzo's still giving good at bats, man. And it sucks that Judge just went cold at the wrong time. Judge went absolutely cold. And there's actually a couple. There's a Yankees podcast I follow, not before the Yankees, but it's a baseball podcast with Yankee fans on them. And they were talking about how the lineup construction is awful. Like it's like all lefties and all righties, which is perfect for the Dodgers because their bullpen is tops. So that's part of the problem. I don't think that would have swung the series though. And yeah, man, he just ran into a buzzsaw. It happens. Um, the Padres are very good. The Padres are excellent. And it's also, man, that's why it's like the postseason is fucking silly, where you play a 162 game season to actually determine who the best teams are. And then you have these short fucking series where anything can happen. It's like people go through slumps. So it's like, it's all about timing. Who gets hot at the moment. That's why wild card teams end up winning the World Series. It's just like the postseason isn't exactly an indicator of who the best teams are. It's like you play a 162 game season to then go to the casino. That's really what the postseason is. It's just gambling. So it's like you can't, I wouldn't get that upset about it, man. It's like postseason is a fucking roll of the dice, whereas 162 games isn't. So that's why it's all very silly. Once they went to this, it's like I think they got the actual postseason right, like back in the like old timey baseball, where it was the National League winner and the American League winner, and then you had the World Series. It's like that honors what the whole season was about. The whole season's about determining who the best teams are. Why do we throw it out the window in the postseason for a fucking roll of the dice? I don't get it. I mean, I get it's for money and entertainment. Like, I get that, but it doesn't make any actual competitive sense. So it's like, actually, who had the best record in the American League this year? Was it was it the Yankees? The Orioles, right? It was the Yankees? Yeah. Oh yeah, the VTR. Yeah, so the World's. I mean, so they ended up with the right World Series. Um, but you know, also just watch. I mean, it's just the Dodgers don't have a single fucking hole in their lineup. The Yankees have a few holes. Like they have no hitting from the catcher spot. They have no hitting from. Is it just the catcher spot? I don't know. Glaber's been up and down. Left field's a little sketchy. I mean, the Dodgers don't have a single hole in that lineup. It's like on paper, the Dodgers are the better team. And, they got the superior bullpen, which in this day and age is as important, if not more important, than your starting pitching. Yeah, but Rizzo, he's got that two-strike approach, man, that Judge wishes he has. It's like Rizzo, he's lost some slug is really what he's lost in his aging seasons. But, like, he ain't afraid to have two strikes on him. Yeah, and and he gets hit by pitches. It's great. He crowds the plate. Nothing wrong with crowding the plate, man. Bonds used to crowd the plate. All the greats crowd the plate. Take one for the team, dude. Also, the thing with a guy like Aaron Judge is he's so fucking big that like his levers are so long that if one thing is off, the whole thing's done. The whole machine is kaput. It's like the harder they are, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Same with the swing. The bigger the swing, the easier it is to break, I think. Oh, but let's listen to this new mix we got, huh? Let's see what we got. I don't know how the Brewers do it, man. Oh, you mean my Brewers? I thought you meant the real life Brewers. Let's see. We can find out who's getting hit by the most pitches. Let's find out who's getting hit by the most pitches. Hit by pitches. Fucking Nick Taylor, dude. My catcher. He crowds plate with the best of them, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that's a good number. I don't have any highlights from this stream though. This sucks. I'm gonna ask these leagues to turn on more highlights. I liked watching the. I made a trade at the trade deadline. Traded for a pitcher. He might be awful. He might be good, but it was a good trade. It's worth a flyer, as they call it. He's got some rough facial hair going on though, my boy. That is rough. Patchy. That's in between. Come on, Keon, commit one way or the other. Grow this. No, you got to shave, dude. It's not a look. That is not a look. Woof. Yeah. That's mid-puberty facial hair is what that is. Anyway, are we ready to listen to this thing? I also kind of want to procrastinate. I want to put it off in case I don't like it. In case I don't like it. But I'm optimistic. Yeah, this is off the page. All right, let's hear it. All right, here we go. Let me pull up the Here we go.
When you wrote a story, a plot would twist and bend. Your fictions, they foil me. You thought you knew the end. And now I'm living and loving it off the page. And now I'm living and loving it off the page. You had the story wrote, and all I could read was the Cliff Notes page. You call that foreshadowing. want glory, but I just wanna spend my life living and loving it off the page. Living and loving it off the page. And now I'm living and loving it off the page. My life living and loving it.
You got it. Okay, interesting. Interesting. So, the immediate first things is the stereo image is so much wider than I made it, which is cool. It's definitely, there's parts that are way more clear, especially with stereo image widening. There's a few things that I like that I was missing. Like, here, let's play back the mix I had, and we can compare. But that was the biggest takeaway, was the stereo image was so much wider. If you're listening on headphones, I think. Where is it? Where did I put this? I'm organized. I am organized. I think this is it. Wait, no, it's not. Is this it? I think this is it.
When you wrote a story, the plot would twist and bend. Your fictions, they foil me.
Maybe not.
You thought you knew the end, and now I'm living and loving it off the page. And now I'm living and loving it off the page. You had the story wrote, and all I could read was the Cliff Notes, baby. You call that foreshadowing. You don't know all the books I read and the best of the dramas and histories. You better bet that the series read. And now I'm living and loving it off the page. And now I'm living and loving it off the page. And now I'm living and loving it off the page. And now I'm living and loving it outside the lines. I'm alone, but I'll take a chance without a metronome. You've got it. That's right. Ripping the pages, no more binding onto you. When you wrote a story, the plot would twist and bend. Your heroes want glory, but I just wanna spend my life living and loving it off the page. And now I'm living and loving it off the page. And now I'm living and loving it off the page. My life living and loving it.
You got it. I have to A and B this actually, and that sounded pretty wide too. All right, so all right, so that's the one. That's my original. Here's the fixed one. Yeah, that's cool. So yeah, So that's clearer. That part's clearer.
Thought you knew the end, and now I'm living and loving it off the page. And now I'm living and loving it off the page. The end, and now I'm living and loving it off the page. And now I'm living and loving it off the page.
Yeah, that sounds like an improvement. But the beginning I wasn't as much a fan of as what I did, I don't think. Well, let's check that. Here's what I did.
When you wrote a story.
Okay, that's me. Okay, that's cool. Time's off though.
When you wrote a story.
I don't like that it breaks.
A plot would twist and bend. Your fictions.
I mean, that part sounds cool. That's what I did.
Your fictions, they foil me. Your fictions, they foil me.
Here's the other one.
Your fictions, they foil me.
Losing something.
You thought you knew the end, and now I'm living and loving it off the page.
Okay, let's hear the second verse. Here's what I did.
You had the story wrote, and all I could read was the cliff notes, baby. You call that foreshadowing. You don't know all the books I read, and the best of the dramas and histories. You better bet that the series read.
Okay, here's the other version.
You had the story wrote, and all I could read was the cliff notes, baby. You call that foreshadowing. You don't know all the books I read, and the best of the dramas.
So basically the difference is less quote unquote mud. I think there's less verb and less of the synth bass.
You had the story wrote, and all I could read was the cliff notes, baby. You call that foreshadowing. You had the story wrote, and all I could read was the cliff notes, baby.
Missed some of that
You call
warmth.
that foreshadowing. You don't know all the books I read, and the best of the
So, all right, and then let's hear the second chorus. Here's what I did.
living and loving it off the rings red. And now I'm living and loving it off the page. And now I'm living
Also, there's definitely a mistake in my mix. The hi-hat does something funky.
and rings red. And now I'm living and loving it off the page. And now I'm living and loving it off the page.
Okay, that's my second chorus. Here's the other one.
Rings red. And now I'm living and loving it off the page. And now I'm living and loving it off the page. And now I'm living and loving it off the page. And now I'm living and loving
I mean, it's definitely clearer.
it. And now I'm living and loving it off the page. And now I'm living and loving it off the page. And now I'm living and loving it off the page. Rings red. And now I'm living and loving it off the page. And now I'm living and loving it off the page.
Okay, and then here's my bridge.
Outside the lines, how long it all take a chance without a metronome? You've got it.
Okay, here's the new one.
Outside the lines, how long it all take a chance without a metronome? You've got it.
Yeah,
Written in the pages, no more binding under you.
think I like mine here more.
When you roll.
Yeah, so he low cut my vocal there, which I get. Final chorus. Here's what I did.
I just wanna spend my life living and loving it off the page.
I don't know, I can prove on that. I think that sounds great, but let's hear it.
I just wanna spend my life living and loving it off the page.
See, I think it loses something. See, I guess I like some mud in my mix. It's like... It's also headphone choice. These are bright headphones. But there are definitely things I like. What I am going to request, I think, is the actual mix, and then I can tinker with the things. Because if I were to like release this, what I think I would do, I gotta fix that. Also, the second chorus needs more juice. I don't like. Okay, so I would do something like, I would keep my beginning, because I think it loses something. The new first chorus. I'll keep my verse because I like that synth bass more. His second chorus probably. Bridge, I think, was about the same. Probably his. No, but then the slow part I like mine, and then the final chorus, mine or his. So I'm going to request the full mix, and then we can tinker it. But it is interesting. I mean, my mixes do tend to be muddy, but it's like muddy versus warmth. That is, I suppose most audio mixers have this battle. Yeah, I mean, he wrote me. He cleared up some things, which is very evident. But it's also, I do think there's a point where things could become too. I mean, I don't say too clear, because then that's a production issue. But I think with this mix, you do lose some more. I also need to listen to different headphones because. Anyway, but cool. Well, reverb can muddy up a mix and add warmth. And so it's like, is it mud or is it warmth? And in my intermediate understanding, I wasn't going to say beginning understanding because I think I have an intermediate understanding of this. I think it's partially taste, but let's just to see. Warmth versus mud in mix audio. Let's see what. Yeah, thanks AI. Warmth is a desired effect. Muddiness is undesired. Yeah, no shit. The point is, how do we discern the two? How to achieve warmth without muddiness? It's like, is it just... Yeah, I mean... My mixes are missing warmth compared to professional tracks. Mixes sound good, but warmth has been the first step to answer the question to define what warmth is. Here we go. What warmth in regards to a warm sounds to be low pitch, mid pitch, because the feeling is right. It's fairly pleasant. It's one is a good feeling sometimes. Cut most high kind. Anyway. This is why mastering and mixing are two very separate things. Anyway, very interesting stuff. Yeah, no, I know what muddy is. It's just the question is, it's like if you take, it's like the question is, how do you introduce warmth without mud? And that's probably more of a production question, honestly, than, well, no, it's a mixing question too. They both go hand in hand. Anyway, so got a plan. Also, question. I had, when we were writing that, we were writing the mud butt song. I was thinking of this song. I have no idea where this came from. Is this a thing? I know it's. I don't think this is mine. He goes, "There's a butthole where your mouth should be." Does anybody know those lyrics to a song? There's a butthole where your mouth should be. Does it remind anybody of anything? No? I'm like, is this a song I made up years ago and I'm forgetting? Is this someone else's joke? I know I've heard this before. I don't know where it came from. There's a butthole where your mouth should be. Is this a Star Kid thing? I don't know. There's a butthole where your mouth should be. It might be a joke I made up. It might be a joke someone else made up. I have no idea where this came from. Or it's a famous thing. And I Googled it, and don't Google it. And don't Google it. I was hoping lyrics would pop up, and no, other things pop up. Not safe for work. There's a butthole where your mouth should be. Maybe I forgot to put in quotes. I don't know if that would help. Yes, I think we've all heard it. I don't know where. Nah, other people have heard it. It sounds familiar, right? Unless I've done it on stream. Is it a joke I made on stream? Yeah, it's like a musical lyric in my mind. Like a stupid song someone made up. What about Instagram? Is it something we've seen on Instagram? Is it on my Instagram? Have I made this joke before? I feel like maybe I made this joke before. Yeah, maybe it's ancient knowledge we all have that we've unlocked. It's in the zeitgeist. Everybody knows this is true. Everyone knows this is true. That evolution got this wrong. There's a butthole where your mouth should be. We all know that we got it wrong. That we all know that we're actually upside down. Evolution got this wrong. We're upside down. How would life be different if there's a butthole where your mouth should be and there's a mouth where your butthole should be? I don't think my life would change at all. I think it would be the exact same. Hey, you just dress differently. It would make drinking coffee harder. I guess you could still do it through straw. Okay, I think it is off my Instagram. I'm having flashes of an Instagram video I made. I think it's buried in the annals of my. Get it? It's buried in the annals of my Instagram. That's my best guess. That's my best guess. Going to listen to this new one in my car. Anyway, it's kind of all I had. But I do have more coffee to drink. We'll go through some spreadsheets here. See if there's any batting changes I need to make. Oh, everyone's kicking ass? I'll take that. That's fine. That works for me. Oh, I'm sorry. Everyone's kicking ass. Okay. That works. Sure. Oh, I'm sorry. Everyone's kicking ass? Okay. Why can't this asshole play second base? He's got a fucking 95 second base rating. Why are you costing me runs at second base? That's dumb. Unless, let me see. Yeah, dude, this isn't good enough. How am I third in bed? Oh, this is dumb. Dumb. Split versus right. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm? Mm-hmm. 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 Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hendo's doing quite well. Here's Hendo. Our boy Hendo is kicking all of the ass. Now, he's kicking all of the ass. Oh, there's changes I can make. Now, this guy's really good, but he's fragile as fuck, and if I play him, he's just going to get hurt. So it's kind of like, what the fuck's the point? Uh, it's like I'm just going to say, I think I'll just save him for the playoffs. Or not, I don't know. Here, let's run a spreadsheet real quick. Time to run a spreadsheet. Time to put my doctorate to use. What is insane? What did I miss? Look, listen. I'm not even in the Jeff Blim Social Club. All right, I'm going to figure out who I should start versus righties here. Plate appearances. It's created. Right, report to disk. Hold on, we'll have a spreadsheet here in 1 second. Eagerly awaited. What the fuck? Right. That's not the one. wrong spreadsheet. Fucking Streamlabs, man. Yo, why can't I... Give me the spreadsheet I fucking want. What? What is the deal with shit? Here we go. Right. Runs created in leverage situations versus right-handers. Equally weighted. Interesting. 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 Who's the worst? You're the worst. You're the worst. You're the worst. Pete? Come on, Pete. Don't be a dick, Pete. Don't be a fucking dick. Pete? Don't be a dick, Pete. Hmm. Let's see. Santos is 108. Haynes is 179. It's really fucking interesting. It's really fucking interesting, actually. It's really interesting, actually. These numbers are quite interesting. Actually, very interesting, these numbers. How does that fucking add up? Huh? These numbers don't add up. These numbers don't add up. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Shit don't make no sense, I tell you. How in the... What? Numbers don't make no sense. These numbers don't make no sense. These numbers don't make no sense. Oh, these numbers don't make no sense. Thank you. But what these numbers, who's playing better? Who's playing better defense? Who's playing better defense over here? That's pretty goddamn good. At shortstop, you suck at second for some fucking reason. That's weird. How are you doing, shortstop? You're doing a little better. You're doing a little better. Oh, you're doing a little better. But you're doing a little better. You're doing a little better there. Hey, I see. You can do a little better. A little better. Interesting. Doing a little better, I see. Oh, doing a lot better there. All right, this is the change I'm going to make. Moving him off second. Santos. I bought here a $30 million platoon player, Santos. Santos! $30 million platoon player! And then these two injured idiots. These guys both were about to get injured, I think. Well, or I could do that. I could do that. Put them here. Let's watch them get hurt. Let's watch them get hurt. Shall we? Let's just watch them get hurt. See what happens. watch him get hurt, see what happens, you know? Oh, man. And then we switch him there. It's like he should probably grab some bench. Probably. How's he doing? How's his glove? Ooh, with a gold glove though. He after that gold glove though. Colazzo. Something like that. I think this is the change we're making. Yeah, I think this is the change we're making. We're making this change. We're making this change. Have a podcast, have a movie podcast. The world needs another podcast. I tell you that. The world does need another podcast. And no, I'm not being sarcastic. People would love it. I mean, like, what do you like? Nah, the Rim Tim thing's dead. It's dead. It's dead. I can't put on that character ever again. But you know, and then the minute you'd sit down to make a movie podcast, it's like it has to be it's got like you have to consider shit. You have to like make it a thing. Also, it's like, it's like, how much do I want to invest in me ripping on movies? It's like, you know. Yeah, the stream gets my rants occasionally, but like, am I gonna go like, how much are we investing in my rants here? Go like, I go, or it's like, any endeavor. I think you have to consider both its highest potential and its lowest potential. Meaning, like, in the universe where the podcast gets like no viewers, is it worth doing? As in, like, are you having a good time doing it? And then in the universe that it fucking blows up and becomes viral, I go, is that fun? I go, do I really want like my movie rants going viral? Like, is that the dream? Like that everyone sees me rip on movies? I mean, I suppose it's not really what I'm going for. So it's like, I know. Well, no, it is a big shift, because now you're sitting down and saying, okay, this is what this is about. Here it's just off the cuff, we're having a conversation. But I go, no, now these are the official thoughts. This is what this is about. This is, Jeff rips on this movie. And you go, that's what this channel's about. That's what this thing is about. And I go, I don't know if it's... I do, and I enjoy discussing them on here, just like as a conversation. It's tangent. I enjoy them. I enjoy ranting about it tangentially. But like to make a channel where like Jeff hates movies, you go, yeah, I guess that's fun. Not like it doesn't excite me. And again, it wouldn't all be hating. Like, I'd be loving on some movies. But it's like, I don't know if the world needs that, man. And then it's like, I am sometimes working actor. And I go, oh, I just made this thing where I ripped your movie to shreds. Who knows? You just got to play out all the possibilities. Yeah, it's like right. You take it to its fullest potential. Do you want to be the guy who hates movies? No, it's not who I want to be. And it's also like with all, I do watch a lot of critic channels, like critiques, movie critics and stuff. And I go, it all comes from, and I fully recognize this frustration of not being able to make your own. And I go, with movies, that's like, I think it's fair because it's so, the what's the word I'm looking for? The barrier of entry is so high to make a movie. It costs so much that, like, I think it's fair game. Because it's not like something, it's not like ripping on music where you go write a song. And you go, it's like, go make a movie. Yeah, okay. My movie ideas all cost $5 million, so I can't do that. So part of it just comes out of frustration that I can't actually do the thing that I want to do. Where I think, where that's like the majority of criticism comes from is like a frustration that you can't do it yourself. And I think that's fair. And then, so that's where I think movies are fair game, but also it's like I recognize that it comes from just a frustration that I can't make the movies I want. What did I try to watch recently? I tried to watch I tried to watch Smile 1. I had turned that off, wasn't into it. But I did love this show called Normal People. If you've seen that on Hulu, that was great. I really enjoyed that. What else did I watch? Yeah, I was thinking like I was thinking like the Jeff and John movie podcast, just like Patreon exclusive. So there's a ceiling on it. Like, so, hey, if you really want to see this, you can. Like there is a cost of entry, because I'm not looking for this to do numbers or, like potentially blow up. If you really want to see it. But then again, I go, I don't. But again, it's the question. It's like, I don't know how much I want to actually invest in time and energy into this. Yeah, but you see it on stream. Like, you see exactly what it would be on stream. And then I think, and then not only do you see it on stream, I think you lose some of the charm of it because it's not off the cuff. And then it's also like becomes homework where it's like, all right, so now me and my guest have to watch this fucking movie. Yeah, I just can't see a world in which it's actually worth it. Am I going to advertise this thing? Probably not. Because again, it's like what I really want to do is make these fucking movies. Make my fucking movies. So that's what it's like. That's what it's like. That's the hole in my heart that these rants are trying to replace. And I go, yeah, I'd rather, I don't know. I'd rather, keep, I don't know, pray for that cool 5, man, I guess. Again, but I just like I don't know how to. I don't think I could schedule my rants. I don't think I could schedule them. All right, everybody, tune in on Thursday. I will be ranting about this movie. I don't know. It's I will be ranting about Smile 2. I mean, I don't know. What was I just thinking about? Something about. Are you familiar with the? Well, no. There's two things. You're familiar with the Backrooms? Anybody watch the Backrooms on YouTube? Yeah. Anyway, so like I don't know if it's a rumor, if it's confirmed, but they're making a Backrooms movie, and I go, why? Just so we can have some Hollywood actors drop into the Backrooms and go, what the fuck is this? I don't get it. Like, that's what every one of these we're turning into a movie is. Oh, so celebrity can drop in and go, I don't get it. They also like the Skibbity toilet thing. I think they're making that movie. I go, first of all, it's already a fucking movie. It's already an incredible movie that keeps going and going. But so now, great. So now we get a celebrity going, what's with all these toilets? And they go, what? Why are we doing this? Got to have those celebrities go, this is weird. I don't get it, right? You go, no, we get it. That's why it's famous. Because we get it. Is that a toilet with a head coming out? Where am I? Like, that's what the trailer is going to be. Like, what? I already know what these trailers for these movies are going to be. Insert celebrity going, that's crazy. It's just, we just say make it a movie out of habit because it used to be a cool thing. Because it used to be the fullest expression of an idea. It's like the idea is not fully, it used to be, the idea is not fully explored until it becomes a movie because movies were, for a period of time, kind of peak art. We're not in those times anymore. So it's just out of like it's like a tick we all have to say, turn it into a movie. It's just a cultural tick that we go, no, don't. We need to stop this tick because why do you want to devalue the thing that's cool? Like, we need to realize it's the equivalent of saying, hey, why don't you trash that idea? And you go, why would I want to trash the idea? I don't know. I just said it. Like, that's what it needs to become synonymous with. Hey, turn it into a movie is synonymous with, hey, why don't you throw that idea in the trash? You go, because I don't want to, because it's a great idea and I love it. Oh. It's just a cultural tick we have. Got to turn it into a movie. No, we don't. It's no longer a good idea. Right, but it's not just the studios doing this. We still do it. Like, people still say this. Like, it's a cultural thing. It's not just Hollywood going turn into a movie. People are still like, turn into a movie. And you go, why is this just habit? It's just cultural habit that we need to stop because it's meaningless. Yeah. What's a back room? Oh my God, everything here looks like an office. Yeah, like an abandoned office building. Yes, that's kind of the idea. Great, you just said the idea. Guys, I think there's a creature back here. Yeah, we know. We know. Whoa. But don't you want to see me, famous celebrity, react to it? No. Not really. Are you sure? Yes. If any celebrity could fall into the back rooms, which one would you pick? I don't care. What do you mean you don't care? It's a famous celeb. I don't care. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't care. But famous celebrity, though. Yeah, uh-huh. Listen, a famous celebrity could walk in the back rooms and go, what the fuck is this? And then judge it for an hour and a half. You sure you don't want that? Yes, I'm sure I don't want that. But sometimes they're really attractive. Uh-huh. They're really attractive, though. Yeah. I'm good. I think I'm good. Okay, then can I just have your money? No. No. But I want it, though? I don't care. Go away. Okay, then can I just take your money, though? No. Oh. But I think I deserve it. No, you don't deserve my money. Yeah, pretty celebrity and popular IP. Just so when they turn nerdy prudes into a movie, it's just gonna be a famous celebrity dropping and go, where the fuck am I? And go, it's very clearly a high school. You don't even need to say it. There's nothing actually odd about it. It's a high school. Why am I a 50-year-old celebrity in high school? I don't know why they cast a 50-year-old. That's weird. Like, I don't know why you're here, but the world isn't that. No, we don't have to do this. God, are those kids in high school? Yes, they're kids in high school. What? What's a Hatchetfield? It's a town. It's a town. Okay. You can stop actively judging the IP you're in while being in it. This one's not that crazy. This one's pretty relatable. You went to high school, right? Yeah, but like no. What the fuck is a Hatchetfield? It's the town you're in. Can you relax? All right. I just want to judge the thing I'm in. I know you do. Can you stop? I want to act like I'm cooler than the thing I'm in. We all get it. We all get it. You're not cooler than the thing you're in, by the way. Just so you know, but we all get it. Now shut up. Can I like make a joke to the camera commenting that I'm aware that like I'm in this and that this part's kind of stupid? No, you can't. No. Can we make a joke about like how hot I am? Like I'm too hot and too old for this? Look, I am like, can we make a joke about how I'm a little too old to play this part and I look at the camera? No, you can't look at the camera. You can't look at the camera. Can we make a joke how like I'm too hot to play this nerd? No. But like we're aware though. I don't give a shit if you're aware. Fix it. Congratulations, you're aware. Guess what? I was aware that my sink was leaking the other day. I didn't leave it leaking. It wasn't a success that I was aware of it. It didn't get better because I was aware of it. I called a fucking plumber to fix it. Oh. I think I understood that. Good. Now get out of my movie. But I'm like aware of it though. Fuck off. Don't I get points for like being aware of it though? And like turning to camera to make sure so like we're all in on it? No, you don't get points for that. You sure you don't get points for that? You don't get points for it. I think I might get points for it. Nope. What if I just like turn my head a little towards camera? No. All right, fine. Celebrities can't have any fun in movies anymore. Look, I know they cast you to come in and make fun of our IP. I know they cast you as a hot person to come in and make fun of this. I know that. No, they did. Shut up. I know it. I know it's the truth. All right. As long as we understand each other. We understand each other? Yeah. Yeah, we understand each other. Okay. There is a movie idea. I'm trying to think what the movie idea of this is. I don't know. Nah. It's like the meta of the meta here. I don't know. The tiny doll man comes out and goes, "Congratulations, you've been cast in an existing IP. Now you have to find your way out." And then I'll like listen. God. And then the celebrity press tour where it's like, did you even read the comics? And they go, no. Yeah, I read a couple. No, you didn't. Yeah, sure. It's like, Just read a couple of the comics, man. Play the game once. Talk to your kids. They all hate the source material. That's the thing of it. They all hate it. They all despise the writers, the directors, the actors, the producers. They all hate it. They all hate it because they don't understand it. And we hate what we don't understand. But what they don't, but where they get themselves mixed up is what they do like is money. Everyone likes money. So I go, if you like money so much, don't do the thing. Start liking it. Start appreciating the IP, and then you will get the money. If you treat the IP with respect and appreciate it, you will get the monies. The thing you like, the thing you value above all else. Even if you're lying about it, even if you're pretending to like it. They can't even pretend to like it. The Celebrity Who Didn't Like IPs. Maybe that's the name of the movie. All right. I think that's a stream, folks. Time to get back to the real world. Ugh. All right, everyone. All right. Enjoy. 5, 4, 3, 2,